Life isn't easy. Welcome back to my channel. It's another episode of Thirsty Thursday with your boy j.o.d. We got a good one today. We're gonna be talking about life isn't easy. Yo, let me read this real quick. All things are difficult before they are easy. Let me read it one more time. Things are difficult before they are easy. All things are difficult before they are easy. I don't think it is the opposite, where things are supposed to be easy in order for people to accomplish that task or that problem, because life isn't easy. And for me, I accept that, and I think that you guys should accept that there is no things in this world that are easy to accomplish. Joining a sport, first day at a job, applying for a job, school, education, relationship wise, I'm gonna cover each one, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I don't think anything's easy. If things were easy, everyone will do it, everyone will accomplish it, and it's gonna be a mess if you think about it. When it comes to it, that is how we are separated from each other, is who could accomplish that task. There's gonna be people who are gonna fail at it, and there are gonna be some who's gonna pass it. And it's all gonna be determined on which one are you. Are you gonna pass or fail at it? And I'm not going to dab about failing or passing, because that's a whole different story. That's a whole different video for this. I'm just talking about all things are difficult before it becomes easy. Once you establish that something's hard and you work at it, later on it's gonna be easier than you expected. You're gonna accomplish it faster next time you have to do it again. Look at the people in the pros. Look at Steph Curry in the Golden State Warriors. When he shoots at three, when you see it, when you see him shoot a three, it goes in automatically. And you think that it is easy for that guy to shoot that he makes it every time. But of course, if you didn't know that it took him a long time to develop that shot, to develop that every time he throws it into the basket, it goes in. He wasn't born like that. It took him time. It took a lot of practice. And that's what you guys should be doing, is practice. Keep practicing your craft, whatever it is. Like I said, sports, music-wise. Just keep on establishing yourself to be better. The more you know how to do it, the more it's gonna be normal for you. When you shoot that three like Steph Curry, it's gonna go in. You don't have to double think like, oh man, I'm gonna miss it. No, once you throw it in, you're already celebrating because you know it's gonna go down. And it's simple like that. It's simple as in, if you want to master your craft, you got to keep practicing every day, every night. Not put it off and thinking like, I got this, I could do this without practicing. No, unless you are super talented that you don't need to practice. But a lot of us need practice to master our craft. If you think that you could accomplish a three-point shot without practicing, or recording a song without practice, then I don't know what to say about that. I mean, good for you if you could do it without practicing, without doing your do-overs, and you think you could do it at one take. Hey, more power to you. But for the majority of the people, we are gonna take time to develop that. I am currently practicing my craft on being able to talk in the camera, being able to just talk to people hearing me. I don't have it down yet. I'm still learning. I'm still learning the process on how to do it. But with my job that I have to talk to strangers every time, it's getting easier. But if it's outside my job, I still have that I don't want to talk to people. Not because I'm afraid to, it's just I don't know how to actually start up a conversation wise. Unless I'm at work, because I know what to say when I'm at work. But if it's outside of my job, it's like, beside the hello, how are you doing? I don't know what else to come up with. I'm not a fast thinker. But down the line, I'm going to keep practicing. Like, that's why I'm doing this right now. Is to be able to develop that. And that's what you guys need to do, is keep on practicing. Know that things are difficult right now. The first time, the second time, the third time. But after a while, as long as you keep practicing it, it's going to get easier. When it comes to sports-wise, no matter what sport it is, I saw someone post this on the social media about how people were getting mad at this person because she was comparing softball and baseball. Both sports, any sports, guys or girls, every sport is difficult. It is hard in a certain way. If it's baseball, softball, when it comes to baseball, the ball comes in faster than a softball. But it is still hard because if a softball player goes and take a bat and try to hit a baseball, they're most likely going to get a strikeout. It takes practice on developing that, hitting the ball, contact with the ball and bat. So it's okay to know that things are difficult. When it comes to sports, you will see who's an athlete and who's not an athlete. Sports is not for everyone. Yes, everyone plays sports, are able to play sports, but when it comes to competitive, when it comes to being a team, no, I don't think so. And that's fine. That is okay that you did not make the cut, that you're not as athletic as someone else who is in the team. You could still play the game. You could still play the sport with your friends, with your family, with other people. Even some of the pro athletes right now, they still struggle at certain things when it comes to the sport. People are still missing the free throw. People are still missing the shots. And that is fine because they're still there practicing, making sure that the next time they have the opportunity, that ball's going to go in. When it comes to their free throws, when it comes to the three-pointer, the two-pointer, their dunks, the hits, the strikeout when they're pitching, no matter what sport it is, they will always be practicing. While we are sleeping, while we are playing video games, they are there outside shooting hoops, hitting balls in the baseball field, in the batting cages, you name it, they are always there practicing. Same thing I just mentioned about gaming. People still practice gaming. They are still practicing. Make sure they master their craft when it comes to playing video games, no matter what game it is. If it's Call of Duty, if it's Fortnite, if it's Among Us, whatever game it is, even if it's Madden, NBA, they're always on it practicing. Things will not be easy unless you practice. You got to keep practicing to be better. If you're not practicing, then you can't expect to be better, to get better at what you're doing. Don't expect things to be easy. If things are easy, everyone will be able to do it. And that'll be boring, that'll be ugly, that will be mess. Because everyone will be trying to be part of the team. And there's always going to be someone better than you. There's going to be someone better than me. So in order to be better than that person who you're competing with, you got to make sure that you practice. So no matter what it is, things will be hard. Join the military. It's going to be hard. But you know that in the end, it's going to be worth it. All the schooling that you're doing because you want to become a nurse, a doctor, a scientist, a teacher, whatever that is, it's going to take a lot of education, a lot of practice. It's not easy. And don't ever think that it's going to be easy. Keep in your mind that it'll be hard, but in the long run, in the end, it's going to be worth it. By the time you pass it, once you're done, once you get whatever you are trying to accomplish, it's going to be easy. Even if you get that job or you become a doctor, a nurse, you need that practice. You can't expect to, okay, I got this, I'm a nurse now, I can relax. No, because there's always going to be there's always going to be a competition. There will always be someone new that comes in and try to take your job. You don't want that, so you always want to do better, get better, practice more. That goes back to being in sports. You are always, you have to remember that you are replaceable. I am replaceable. You are replaceable. The next person in line is replaceable. Don't think that your job is safe, no matter what it is. If it's sports, if it's in the pros, if it's work-wise, if it's whatever the case it is, you are replaceable. So if you see competition, you better make sure that you are practicing, making sure that you are better than the next person in line, the person that's competing with you. Because once you relax and think that I got this, boom, you lost your job, you lost your spot. And don't be mad at that person, or don't be mad at your boss for hiring or letting that person go on top of you and you drop down to second string, third string, because you thought that you had it. You thought that you can't lose that job. In fact, you can. And you just did. When it comes to relationship, that's the same thing. You gotta work you gotta work for a relationship. You can't be talking to someone and thinking like, okay, I can make him mine. I don't have to do so much. No, once you get that person, once you establish that boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, you gotta keep working to maintain that, or else that person might lose interest in you just because you're not working as hard as that person would be. It is difficult in the beginning, but it gets easier in the end. Even though if it's easy in the end, when it comes to relationship, you better keep on pushing that, always trying to find ways to spark up the relationship, to make it better than it is. It has to go both ways. So if that person doing the same thing that you're doing, then go ahead, do that. But if that person is trying to make the relationship better and you're not, then you might lose that person. That's the same thing with losing a job. Don't be mad if that person end up breaking up with you, because you're not putting the same effort just because you got that person ready. You've been with that person for a year or two. No, you got to keep them putting that spark in that relationship. Don't ever fall to the, man, this is easy. Once you have that, that means you need to find something else in your life too. You need to find a new job, a new hobby, a new person. Because if you always feel like that, I could do this with my eyes closed. Nah, then you need to find something else to do better. You need to find something else to work on. Because nothing's easy. And it should always be kept like that. Nothing's easy. Even if you get it, you gotta make sure you keep it that way. Don't slack off in life. Keep on thinking that everything's difficult. Don't think that things should be easy, because that's not the way of life. Be thankful for that what you got is in front of you. It took effort. It took all your hardship, your strength to get where you're at right now. Job-wise, your sport-wise, your education, your relationship. Build on that. It is hard to keep that relationship going. Don't ever fall to the track where, man, this is easy. I could lay back. I don't have to listen to that person, this person. I don't have to do so much in my job. I could sit down, I could relax. I could let the other person do it. No, you got to make sure that you you got to keep on working every time. Even the person that's been in the music scene, the sports scene, they never stop practicing. They're always in the gym, 6 in the morning. They're always the first one going in practice, and the last person out of practice, no matter how many years they've been playing the pros, because they know that it's not easy. And one mistake during a game, during injury, your life is done as an athlete. In the music scene, in the acting scene, the movie scene, you see them always practicing their scenes, even off camera, even in their house, they keep practicing the lines. So always remember that all things are difficult right now, but it gets easier in the end. Keep that in mind. Always remember that. Do better, be better, and continue to build on you, to build on your foundation. Even when you think that you have it all, maintain that by practicing every day and night. Don't lose that focus. Make new goals every day. Even after you accomplish that goal, make new ones and just keep going. Thanks for watching another episode, Thirsty Thursdays Sipping on the Tea with j.o.d. I just love today's topic. All things are difficult before they are easy. Always remember that, people. And always remember that you gotta take care of yourself and each other. And my beautiful people, protect yourself, love yourself, and remember, have a nice day.